So, ito na nga guys, good morning. Usapang trabaho naman tayo sa Dubai. How did I land a job in Dubai? So, like I said in my previous video, I went to Dubai on a tourist visa. And dun na nag-start ang real challenge ko nung nasa Dubai na ako kasi I have only 1 month to land the job. And the question is, legal po ba yan? Of course not. Hindi po legal yan. But magpapaka-plastic pa ba ako? If not everyone, mostly, definitely, almost everyone is doing it. Halos lahat doon are there on a tourist visa and then maghahanap ng trabaho para i-change yung tourist visa nila into a working visa. Hindi siya for everybody, ha? But, yeah, it works. And it works to a lot of people. And it worked for me. So this is, I'm only speaking on behalf of my experience, not for everyone, ha? So, what you have to do, habang nandito ka pa sa Philippines, i-ready mo na ang CV mo. I-update mo na, ayusin mo na yung CV mo, i-save mo sa file mo, soft copy lang, ha? I-save mo sa file mo, i-save mo on your email, on your Google Drive, wherever. Basta, i-secure mo na, i-update mo na yung CV mo. Pagdating mo sa Dubai, they will give you a free SIM. I don't know if it's still the case. Kasi when I arrived in Dubai 2 years ago, I got a free SIM card. And, but if you don't get a free SIM card, you can buy a tourist SIM card, which is a temporary SIM card. And you need it because that's where the employer will call you. Hindi ka naman nila tatawagan sa Philippine number mo. So, first, get a SIM card. At yung number ng SIM card na yun, you update it on your CV. Yun ang ilalagay mo sa CV mo para matawagan ka ng employer for an interview or ganyan. Make sure also that your email address there is correct. Para, alam mo na, doon marireceive mo yung email, hindi baka naman wrong yung email mo. So, because nasa digital age na tayo, lahat halos ng application is ano na lang, no? By digital na lahat. So may mga job sites, ang mga legit na job sites sa UAE. So ate, ano po yung mga legit na job sites sa UAE? Mag-sign up ka sa lahat ng job sites na to. Byte.com. It's BAYT.com. The Bizzle, Golf Talent, Naukri Golf, Indeed, LinkedIn. So, yun lahat yun. Lahat. Huwag mong palagpasin kahit isa. Mag-sign up ka, mag-apply ka. There are lots of jobs available doon. And mostly are legit. Pero baka meron pa kasing makalusot na mga scam, no? So, how do you avoid scam po? Now, it's sad to say, pero kasi minsan kapwa pa natin Filipino, ang mga nang i-scam sa mga Filipino din. What do you have to watch out for? You don't pay for a job. Pag may nanghingi ng bayad sa'yo during interview, kasi sila maghahanap ng work for you, or may mga connections sila na ila-line up ka nila sa mga company, uunahin nila yung application mo, basta magbayad ka lang. If that's the case, run. That's a scam. So, pangalawa, kung may tumawag sa'yo or nag-invite sa'yo, nag-email sa'yo for an interview, tapos, hindi ka naman nag-apply doon. So, parang katakataka na agad, diba? So, what you have to do is you do your research. I-search mo muna yung name ng company, yung address ng company. Makikita mo yan, mag-Google search ka lang. There will be reviews. And there will be forums about those emails. Baka nandun yun. Definitely nandyan yan kasi that's what I did. Pag naka-receive ako ng email dati asking me or inviting me for an interview, sinesearch ko muna yung pangalan ng company and then address ng company. And then, dun nga, nakikita ko yung mga usapan sa mga forum na, ay, wag dyan, scam yan, nanghihingi yan ng pera, ganyan. So, hindi ko na pupuntahan. Kasi, di ba, pag hindi ka nag-search, hindi ka nag-utingkay, tawag nun, hindi lang time mo ang nasayang, nagsayang ka din ng pamasahe. Kasi pamasahe in Dubai is not biro, it's expensive. So, yeah, kailangan alerto ka sa mga scam na ganyan. And then, so, other questions, gaano po ka bilis makahanap ng trabaho? Depende sa'yo. Depende sa sipag mo. Depende sa tiyaga mo. Now, when I was invited for an interview, may nag-ask sa akin, ate, ano ba natapos mo kasi? Was it aligned to the job you landed in Dubai? No po. Sobrang layo. I finished Hotel and Restaurant Administration and also finished culinary school. So, nasa hospitality industry talaga ako. But when I was invited to an interview, this was for a furniture and interior designs company as a project coordinator. So, sobrang layo, diba? Actually, ang in-applyan ko is a receptionist. But then, ang hinahanap nila is project coordinator and it was very urgent. So, in-interview pa rin nila ako. Available pa rin yung receptionist na post, but then they want me. I don't know why. Maybe they saw something in my CV that, alam mo na, yung nag-decide sila na to interview me on a project coordinator position instead of receptionist position. So, nung tinanong nila ako, naging honest lang ako. So, walang masama maging honest ha. Mas masama tuloy kung magkunyari kang may alam ka sa something na wala naman talaga. So I was really honest. I told the HR, I may not have the necessary background for this job, but I learn fast. And if you want me on this post, if you believe that I can do this, then I'm willing to learn, and I learn really fast. Tapos, tinanong niya ako na, ano bang tanong niya sa akin? Sabi niya, this is a very high pressure job. Because it really was. And then, can I handle it? Sabi niya, can you handle it? And I remember telling him that I used to work in the kitchen serving 200 guests every morning. I eat pressure for breakfast. So, yun, tumawa siya. Tapos sabi niya, well then, I will endorse you to the operations manager. I would like you to meet the operations manager. Baka may mga tanong siya, ganyan. So, he endorsed me to the operations manager. And then, so we just have, like, konting chit-chat lang. And then the operations manager said, well, welcome to Pangolf. Ganyan. Tapos sabi niya, I would like you to meet the managing director. So parang yun din, yung time na yun, na-meet ko yung managing director na, and I knew na I was hired na sa job. And yeah, you don't be scared. Don't be scared to step into the unknown. Kasi kung sa work naman, pag newbie ka, iti-train ka naman talaga, diba? Just focus. And you need to have the willingness to learn and willingness to be trained. Kasi matututunan mo naman kahit hindi mo line ng studies mo kasi iti-training ka naman. So, don't be scared and take advantage of the reputation of the Filipinos, because Filipinos have good reputation in Dubai, in a lot of countries, as efficient workers. So, take advantage of that. Show them what you got. You're a Filipino. So, paano po pag wala akong mahanap in 1 month at expired na visa ko? So, there's an option to extend your visa. So, kung gusto mo umuwi ng Philippines, umuwi ka. But, there's an option to extend your visa. Extend. Mag-exit ka muna. Sa Oman or other neighboring countries. But, you have to prepare money. You need to have money, of course. About 22,000 Philippine money din yata ang babayaran for 2 months extension pag nag-flight ka. Ako kasi nag-exit ako on a bus. So, bus lang, by land lang. And, napunta kami ng Oman border. Marami ka naman kasabay. You don't need to be scared. Marami kang kasabay sa bus. Mag-i-exit kayo para mag-extend ng visa. I think, ang binayaran ko because nag-bus lang is around 17,000 pesos or 18,000. Around that. So, nakatipid pa rin ng konti. And it took only like 5 hours to reach Oman border. Nag-antay lang kami doon for a few hours also sa hostel, which is kasama na sa package na binayaran mo for a visa extension, yung bus, yung hostel na pag-aantayan nyo doon, and some also, I think, 1 meal, libre na din. So yun, nag-antay lang kami ng few hours. When our visa got released, bumiyahe na din agad pabalik ng Dubai. Ganun lang siya ka-easy. So, yeah, that's it for now. And if you have more questions about visas in Dubai, about job interviews, comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.